Hi, BBYO. I'm thrilled to have the opportunity to speak to all of you amazing young men and women out there, and I'm really sorry I couldn't do it in person. But let's see if this can work. That's the amazing technology feats of iPhone. So Ron asked me to say a few words at the end of his term as the regional Gadol, which was an amazing experience, I think, for Ron and for our entire family in seeing how this amazing region and amazing people and kids have matured and developed throughout the last year. I wanted to share with you some of my own experience over the years with BBYO as a parent. You always think about yourself as, okay, it's your show, but actually it's not just your show, it's ours as well as parents, and we enjoy seeing you and being and taking part in your amazing journey. So the first experience was actually about close to 3 years ago when Ron first hosted a BBYO event at our place. So I was actually out of the house and then came in, and suddenly I see in my place about 30 young men running around. Shoes are thrown everywhere, and they all hanging out around our kitchen, our family room, our living room, food, and just having fun. I see folks hanging around in different areas and parts of the house. I see some folks going to the backyard, but overall, you feel a very strong sense of togetherness, of people that are part of a close group and are happy to be together. That was actually very noticeable. If that was the first key thing that you see, that when I just came into the house and saw for the first time this amazing group of kids, young men. At the time, it was the SciY group in Palo Alto, Los Altos, Mountain View. And then, after about half an hour of hanging around, a couple of the guys took charge and started directing the event. They ran a certain program and they were orchestrating about 30 teenagers to do and take part in that event. Now, that's quite a fit, given that I have one teenager at home and I can't manage him at all. So, doing it for 30, wow. But the leadership and the ability of these two young men to take charge and lead the group was quite astounding for me. And then the evening continues, and actually a quite weird thing happened. And later it was the first time I'm seeing BBYO in action. Everybody went to our backyard, gathered in a circle, and started shouting, jumping, hugging. And I couldn't figure out what was going on. I was actually concerned that our neighbors will come and maybe call even the police. What's going on in our place? But they had a meaning to all of that. That group of kids had a meaning, and they spoke their language and their customs, which was actually very refreshing. And then at the end of that event, the event was happening on Saturday evening, they stopped, they put hands on each other's head, and actually did the Havdalah. Now we keep tradition, Jewish tradition in our place, and we actually do a Kabbalat Shabbat every Friday. But Havdalah was something that, frankly, last time we did was in my grandfather's house. And now I'm seeing Ron and his friends at BBYO at our place on their own with no encouragement, actually taking the initiative and doing Havdalah. So that was really my first experience with BBYO, and I said, wow, this is special. Something special is going on here. And I realized that this group of kids have values of being together, have a values of leadership, have a values of customs and being true to their customs, and also have the values of Judaism. And that was very, very special. That realization was very special for me. I then actually said, you know what, I should probably start learning what BBYO is all about. My son was going to it for already several weeks, or actually maybe a few months already at that point, and I really needed to know what is this about. So I Googled BBYO, and I went to the BBYO value page, and I'm not sure, I'll show it to you. You probably know that already, but you should see that. This is the value page for BBYO. And actually, when you read it, you see inclusivity, Jewish identity, active leadership, and tradition. So, if you think about it, that was actually quite amazing. It's exactly those same values that I've seen Ron and his friends demonstrating at our place appeared on the home page of BBYO. Not many organizations, and I've been in quite a few at different levels, not many organizations out there actually carry on in such an amazing way the values that they preach and the value that appear on their, whether it's their HR page if it's a commercial company, or if it's their statements as a government entity. In this case, an amazing group of people, of kids and leaders that are actually executing and making their values happen and apparent, and really doing that in such an amazing way. So I want to give a big kudos to all of you guys. You formed an amazing organization, an organization that you can all be proud of. And I can say that as a parent, I am extremely proud of you, of Ron, of all of you, that what you've managed to build, the values you carry, and the most important, I actually see you all as leaders out there in the community, within yourself, but actually in the future leaders of the Jewish people around. So thank you very much for all of what you've done. Thank you also for the leadership of BBYO, the adult supervision, not too much, but exactly at the right level, and enjoy the rest of your convention. Kol hakavod. We are all proud of you. Thank you, Ron, and good luck for the future elected regional gadol and regional president. Thank you.